I'm Ron Klopfanstein in Utica, where Indivisible Mohawk Valley has organized a May Day protest on Oneida Square. Hundreds of people have come out for this rally, which has gotten a lot of support by the people driving by.
3, 2, 1.
So you're standing out here all by yourself on the middle of the road here with your signs. Why is it important to be out here, to take a stand today?
Well, I really feel like our democracy is slipping away. We are the oldest democracy. I'm a teacher, and teaching is very important to me. I feel like we owe it to the children. We always are helping them as much as we can as educators. And if we don't take a stand, I feel like this is our last stand. It might slip away. I wanted to make sure that all the signs got read, and I feel like we don't really have a chance to be heard. We're not really getting out there in the news. We don't have a billboard. We don't have a lot of social media that has a lot of freedom anymore. So I really feel like this is our last chance to be heard.
So why are you here today?
Well, unfortunately, there are a variety of issues that we're concerned about. Everything from housing, the job market, the tariffs, education. Education's a big one. Our veterans, you know, due process.
What's happening with housing and fair wages?
Well, you know,
like, what is the concern?
Our everyday workers, your common person, they're struggling. We're struggling to buy our basic needs, food, having shelter for ourselves. And then, unfortunately, there is already a population that is struggling to have housing and shelter and food and health care, and it's dwindling. It's dwindling. We're in trouble if we don't stand up.
What do you mean when you say no king?
I mean that our country has rebelled against dictatorship. Back in the 1776, we've never had a king, and we don't want one now. We want to keep our democracy. We don't want to watch it get ruined by Donald Trump and all his minions. So we're fighting for our social programs, civil rights for everyone, due process, disappearing people off the street, that without due process, that's not our country.
Do you mind me asking, since you're someone who's disabled, does that have any special concerns with this Trump administration? The fact that you have a disability?
Yes, actually it does. I'm on Social Security, and if we lose my Social Security, we won't be able to afford to, pay our mortgage or, eat.
Yeah.
So
that's one of the reasons I'm sure you're out here today.
yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
So why are you here today?
Because I'm here to protest what's going on. I want hands off. I want Medicare. I want all of these things kept. We're going back. We're going back in everything.
Back how? Like in what way?
Well, we're going back the way we were for segregation, racism. They're trying to take Medicare away from us. I think it's completely wrong what they're doing with Hegseth, and he's able, now they're trying to shut that up. They got that shut down today. He's putting our military. My father was in World War II. He was in the Korean War, and he was in Vietnam. And now, what's that all for? Everything they fought for, he's another Hitler. Trump is another Hitler, and it's fascism. Plain and simple. And the Congress is afraid of him, and he's threatening all these people.
What do you hope will come out of these protests?
That he'll blow a gasket and have a stroke. I really hope that it sends him over the deep end to see how many people hate him. And he can't believe that his numbers are going down. He's messing with everybody. My 401k is bottoming out like everybody else's is. I'm too old to work anymore. And the Roe versus Wade thing, I was a nurse. I'm a nurse, and way back, I was there when Roe versus Wade got in, and how many people died. And we're going right back to where we were before.
This is Lazore Photography, working with 95.5, Ron Klopfanstein. We're here at the rally, and I'm here to ask you a couple questions. First, tell me about your sign today.
Well, this side says Make America Gay Again, and this side says Remove, Impeach, and Convict, and they're matching.
Okay, and what's the purpose for you being here today?
Well,
Besides what your sign says.
besides the signs, I am a very vocal person, especially with everything that's going on in our world and politics, and I'm just a strong believer in there being a power in numbers. And as much as everybody would like to complain and be upset about what's happening, nothing is going to provoke a change than coming together with like-minded people and getting your voice out there.
You're here today first from what's your name?
Grace Monaco.
And how about you, sir?
My name is Dakota Wayne, and I'm here because I think we need a lot more of the younger generation to come out. As Grace had said, change doesn't happen unless we make the change. So we're here. There's power in numbers. So
what do you think? One more question. What do you think about the turnout today and how the rally is going?
I think this is a great turnout for a Thursday. I was saying, it's a great blend of all different kinds of people, all different ages, and it's a beautiful day, so this is very helpful for me.
Well, thank you very much. You're here today first from Lazore Photography and 95.5 The Heat with Ron Klopfanstein.